Welcome back, guys. So at the end of the last video, we were here stuck trying to get this. We've gone away and had a little thought, and I think we're going to rebuild. We're going to rebuild the whole entire thing. If I can get some sort of piston type thing that I can almost lower over the top of this, we might have to go 2 up. Let me just think about this. So that lifts it up. Then we're going to want a hinge, or do we? No, let's, right. So this is what we're feeling here. Somewhere here, hopefully this will work. Oh yeah, I need an engine. I haven't got an engine right yet. Anyway, so the idea is... Okay. Might be a little bit crazy. Let's get a motor on it first. Alright, build. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. So. Yes. Okay. Ow. Okay, so it's not really doing what I wanted it to do. One of my wheels is wonky. We're sliding sideways off the hill. Right, we're going for a grab here. Going for a grab. We are tall enough at least. We're sliding sideways. Nope. It'll come back, it'll come back, it'll come back. I want to hinge it. It's too powerful on the old hinge. Okay, build, build, build. So this hinge is our problem. Let me just check this. Right. Yikes. No, 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 no. Why so violent? Okay, okay. Let's see what happens this time. We got this. We have got this. What am I doing? Okay. Then we come down. Oh, yes, we got it. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty appalling, really, but it did exactly what we wanted it to do, so that wasn't the worst thing in the world. We got another power core.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
So this stuff's all super high, so we are going to have to go on an adventure. We've got to see if there's any way that we can cross the water. Let's save this. Save current structure. Grabber. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. So we're looking for a way off, aren't we? Let's just go to the beach over here. See where we can end up. Okay, so now we're over here. Obviously we can get straight across in front of us, but we're going to need a water-bound vehicle. It does have this amphibious auto build here, but let's have a look, see what it looks like first. Okay, interesting. Let's give it a go. I entered the water too steep, so it kicked us out. Okay, that's cool. Nice easy little boat just to get us across the land. A bit slow, but it is what it is. Pretty buoyant anyway. We've got a new little bit of a land here. Now we've got to go looking for stuff again. Hopefully we can find some more little areas that we can actually open up and activate. This place is pretty deep with sand and it's kind of big. That's one of them little activation zones in front. Go there, and there's also something just here. That might be XP points, or it might just have your money. It's always better when you got more engines. Okay, so we've got a couple now. One of them is stupid high, and one of them is not so high. Might be on the top of that ridge. I'll go there. I'll grab this little shiny thing, and then I'll go to that ridge. Oh, there's one of them little things. Right. Okay, so there's a few salvages around here, but I'm not entirely sure where the little orbs are that we can take them to yet. It's going to lead me to a little orb. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. No! I'm not making that jump. I am not making that jump. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Underneath me? I can't see underneath. Anyway, right. So there's a power quarry thing here. Well, that's too big for me, isn't it? You know what it is? Oh, okay. So this is flight. Like, it's all well and good finding these things, but I still need to be able to take them somewhere, and there's nowhere to take them just yet. Ooh, there is up here. I'm never rolling that up here. What's this? What's this? Another power core. Am I going to be able to get this one? Maybe. It seems like he's buried a little bit. No, 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 no. Alright, I mean, that'll kind of do, right? It's very slidey, this. That's the problem that we've got here. I need the strength on it, though. It's not strong enough. How did I manage to hold it last time, then? How did I hold it last time? If it's this weak with this one's tiny. Even push it instead. We've got kind of like a gap between the two weights in front of us. Oh, it's a ledge! Oh, nuts. Okay, so that's down there now. I don't really see me getting that back out very easily. Especially not like this, but falling with style. Oh, oh, where am I? Oh, it's okay, I was behind. I thought I was inside the rock. Okay, I actually was inside the rock. Yeah, I'm inside the rock, aren't I? Yes. Oh, I hit the inside of the rock. That's not good. If in doubt, go flat out, Colin McRae style. There we go. Happy. Okay. Oh, this is like weird marshland stuff now. Right, so what we're going to try and do here is we're going to try and push this thing around now. Hopefully it'll work. I mean, I know that the little grabber at the back, it worked kind of before in the first episode, but for whatever reason, this time around, that hinge has gone a bit weird. It doesn't want to, like, hold its closed position, so because of the shape of this, I've got a little kind of fork at the front. I'm going to try and shove this. See what happens, see where we end up. It moves pretty well, seems alright. We might be able to push it somewhere. No! Oh, my days, just rolling. Rolling away, and down it goes. Well, luckily it didn't actually make it to the water, so that's given us another shot. We can try and push this around a little bit better. That's not too bad. See where we end up this time, and go! Yeah, we're kind of losing it at the front. I could redesign this maybe. But it worked before, I liked it. The little grabber, it was kind of cool, but now I'm in the mud. I don't seem to be able to get any kind of traction at all and shove this thing, so I don't know what I'm going to do about this right now. Yeah, so I'm just going to try and push this out. It's the only thing that I can think of. The hinge is too squishly. So I'm going to have to try and just drive this out of here and see what happens. We might be able to get up somewhere. Just give it a little nudge and a tap and... Oh, crap. That's that gone in the water. Wait, that's not necessarily a bad thing, though, because if it goes in the water, it's going to respawn. So it will respawn back up on the top of the cliff. Which means I don't have to drive half this distance. That's pretty good. That's a good thing, though. That is a good thing. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. You've come up with a cheeky but genius idea. Okay, so here we are back at this thing again, and what we're going to try and do is just... Whoa! Oh, dear. Oh. Well, that's made a mess. That's made a big mess. Didn't expect that to happen. Right. Now we're right next to it. We're going to take the steady, and we're going to somehow collect this power core. Now, I'm thinking just push it, but I'm also thinking take your time, and we'll get it there eventually. Once we've got it there, we can check this one off as being done. That's what I feel anyway. Alright, well, we're nearly there, so this should be pretty easy. We just roll it in, and once it's inside the... How did I miss? How did I miss the cone? How did I miss the core? Thank you! Well, that was harder than it should have been. Right. Let's try this mahoosive one next, shall we? We just got to roll it downhill if I can move it. I want to get behind it, give it a little bit of a shove, and all should be brilliant. Although there's not an awful lot of room. Oh, wow, there's not a lot of room to get behind this. But we'll see what happens. Should be okay if we just sort of wiggle and jiggle a bit. Obviously, worst case scenario, I push this off the cliff. Best case scenario, I don't. A little bit of acceleration, a little bit of turning, we can get behind it though. So it does move. It's heavy, but it does move. And now we're out the danger of hopefully falling off the cliff. We'll just keep ramming it and shoving it, I guess. Until something either falls off me or I yeet it further than I wanted to. We should be good. Let's try shoving it backwards. Flatter surface, maybe. Seems to work. It's got a bit more of a surface area to ram it with, but yeah, nah, I think I'll be better off just trying to push it forwards, to be fair. We'll get a good run up at it, and then hopefully it'll move. Maybe. Once we've got momentum, it'll roll. It doesn't want to roll, it wants to just skirt around, but it is what it is. Right, big run up. 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Lost the wheel. I got it there. I lost the wheel, but I got it there. Right, that's some suspension. That might be handy for us a bit later on. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we've got one over here. Do you think we'll be able to knock this off? I think if we give it a good run up, we'll see where we end up. It's a little bit lower than the surface that we're on. So we might take flight and hit it, or we might not. Let's see. Yeah. Well, that failed miserably, didn't it? So I think we'll be leaving that one where it is. So in my casual leaps off this cliff, I discovered this little guy. So hopefully he'll be pretty easy to manage, and we'll just take him back up there. I'm going to try the grabber again. I have faith in, like, it worked before, so it has to work again, right? I mean, might use it a little bit unconventionally, but we'll see where we go to. I've just got to get it away from this rock, so that it's not actually stuck here like I know that it will be. There we go. And then we'll just give it a little bit of a nudge. A little bit more. Maybe not that way, though. That was strange, but okay. Whatever. You do you. Let's get this moving in the right direction. There you go. Get it between the two bits at the front, and then we can just drive it on home. And then lose it again when we go over a bubble. Nice! Third time's a charm. Oop, that didn't work either. Right, one more go, and then I swear to God, I'll try the little grabber at the back. It moves pretty well once we've got it on a surface that can seemingly manage it. But when we have to turn... Well, look, we've lost it now, so... It's just a scratch. It's just a scratch, right. Don't even know if I'm going the right way now. That's the thing. Right, let's try this grabber. We've got this grabber, let's try it. We've just got to get over it and back up onto it. And then hold it. And I'm guessing if I hold down the button for the hinge, we might be okay, but we'll see what happens. Lift it up a little bit. Open it up. Oh, too much. Open the hinge. Right, then line it up. Then we lower it down. Then we squeeze that hinge in. And it should scoop it up, right? Now if I hold down the button, Nope. I don't know why it's so weak. I don't know what's going on. Right, that seems to be better. So now hopefully this is maybe dragging it, but it seems to be working how I sort of wanted it to. We'll just do this and we might actually get somewhere with it. Hopefully it'll stop it bouncing around and rolling out everywhere as well. It does work. Like, this contraption does actually work. Look at it working, right? I just don't understand why sometimes the hinge is nice and floppy and other times it's not. We want it to be a solid old hinge. It's just about to shoot out the side though if I'm not too careful. But I've managed to keep hold of it pretty well going around here, which I'm kind of happy about, really. Another big old thing here. We can come back and get that next time, maybe. Just want to... knew that was going to happen. It's not too much of a problem. Just gather it up again, and away we go. Snug as a bug in a rug. I can keep this kind of in the centre at the back as well. It seems to hold it real well. Right, onwards. And then all we've got to do is just drop this off, and I'd say that that's a win. It does work if we can get the right sized, whatever you want to call it, ore or something. It does work. I clearly can show you. Oop, we lost it over the little bump. I mean, we got this far though. It was pretty painless. Scoopy scoopy. I seem to have lost a chunk of something, but that's not a problem. And all the way up to the collection biddy, and Shazam. Easy! Honestly, easy when you know how, right? I guess I might as well try and give this a little bit of a go. This is going to be interesting because I've kind of got to go off of this little hill that it's on and up there underneath that archway. And it's heavy and it's big and it's round and it's going to roll like it's got its mind of its own. And if I go wrong on this archway, it's going to end up doing this and then going round this very conveniently sculpted gully. And then once it starts going down here, I am going to run out of momentum. I'm not going to be able to do anything. So, let's try and build something that might actually help it out a little bit better. So what I'm thinking is, if anybody remembers the sort of push vehicle that I had at the very start, we do one of them, but bigger, like a lot bigger, so that hopefully it's big enough to take this giant orb in it, or giant whatever the heck you want to call it. Then I think that might be the way to go. So that's what we'll do. Nice wide car, some suspension on the front, hopefully to keep the power down. 2 engines to give us a little bit of push, and I have no idea where the orb has gone. Doesn't seem to be up here, which is where I last saw it. So I'm guessing it has probably rolled all the way down a little gully and will be somewhere near the bottom, which is just what we wanted, because there's nothing more exciting than struggling to push a big rock up a hill. And as luck would have it, here it is at the bottom. Yay me. I don't actually know how this is going to go. We are not particularly wide enough either. I mean, we kind of are, it works, but it's a struggle. This is heavy on this slight incline, so it's going to be really fun when it comes to going up this hill. Well, we can only do what we can do at the moment, and struggle seems to be the name of the game. It's kind of difficult to keep hold of this. It really is heavier than I was expecting it to be. And now we're stuck, and it's not going to go very well. Run up, and a run up breaks us. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more thought needed. A bit of brute force and width would help, but it's not really working too much. It's too sort of tall for us, to the point where it might go over the top of us. But it's really, really heavy. I don't mind saying, it is really heavy. And it wants to pull to this wall, and once it's got me to this wall, my power is useless. So, a little bit of redesign maybe. Yeah, so it's just going to roll straight over the top of us. Right, so I need to up the height of the front to try and hopefully stop it from going over the top of us. And then we're also going to put suspension on the back just to try and keep that power down and give it a little bit more flex in the rear. That way the suspension will allow some sort of travel for the wheels. If I do get stuck up that inside of that cliff, the power should always remain just where we want it. Right, so we should have all 4 wheels staying on the ground more than they were before. And we've got a little bit more of a higher front, so hopefully this will not roll straight over the top of us. And we'll give it a go. Go for a little bit of a run up and give it a good old welly out of this little dip that it's in. And it is still so heavy for us. I don't know if we're going to get this one. It's tricky. No. It just completely rolls out from us, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Come on, 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 come on. Yes, 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 yes. Go in where we want it to go. And no, no, come away from the wall. Come away from the wall. Away. Away. I mean, if you stay here and we can keep moving forward, that's also good. We are seeming to struggle more now than what we were. Getting a little tighter, a little bit harder. We're nearly there. No, the struggle is real, kids. The struggle is real. No, I'm not really moving anywhere now, am I? It's got a giant ball hanging in front of my car and it will not move. Not in the direction I want it to anyway. And now I'm trying to go up and it wants to go sideways. Brilliant. And now we've got to run away and I need to somehow get somewhere that I can stop this. And I know how this is going to end. Ready? Exactly. Okay, right, so I'm really struggling with this. I'm going to try again next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take it easy and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye everybody. Bye guys.